Hey, good morning, guys. I recently did a video, I think it was yesterday, on proper alignment, and it was just something I had rediscovered. If you don't consistently apply something, you will tend to forget it. And so I was on vacation not too long ago, and I noticed that I wasn't eating as much, because usually when I go on vacation, I in my mind, I'm like, okay, it's time to tear it up, and I'm all about, just kind of rewarding myself with food, especially when I'm on vacation. When I'm home, I'm kind of tight on my program, oatmeal for the morning or a protein shake, salads, vegetables, my water, all that jazz, But like I said, this vacation, I didn't eat as much. And I noticed I was working out while I was on vacation. I was running and doing some different things. I did a couple videos on TikTok about that. And I realized something that Leslie Belmore had told me a long time ago on how to appropriately soothe the need that you have, and so what I was learning about myself again was that I was using food to fill an emotional need, whether I was afraid, whether I was stressed, whether I was lonely or feeling rejected. I would run to donuts, cheesecake, fried chicken, French fries. I love French fries. Anything like that. And I would eat to excess. I would eat until like on Thanksgiving, where you got to, unbuckle your belt because everything's tight. I had to pass this guy. and so I didn't want to do that. I didn't want to do that because the vacation was so stress relieving. I had worked hard, I earned it. And I was sitting out on the porch, and just enjoying the sun. Wasn't even doing anything, man. I was just chilling. I was just seriously chilling. And I took note that I wasn't emotionally hungry. And that's usually the problem, is that I'm trying to fulfill an emotional need with apple pie. And that's not what that's not what food is designed for. Food is designed to fuel your body in an efficient manner. If you're eating the proper food, you won't get tired. You'll have sustainable energy. It will help you lose weight. It will boost your metabolism. All this good stuff from putting the proper fuel in your body, but it's never meant to help you deal with abandonment. It's not meant to help soothe your fear and anxiety. It wasn't designed for that. And so many of us we've got the wrong medicine for what ails us. You guys know I predominantly work with addictions, with people. And, I'm often discussing, how to sustain long-term recovery. And you can't do that by just saying no to drugs. You can't do it. You've got to be able to replace the addictive behavior with a healthy one. And that sounds so simple, but it's not, because, our society has developed this crazy fad or phenomenon of superficial fixes, superficial cures. We in fact, we don't even look for the cure anymore. We go straight for the Band-Aid. We go straight for the shortcut, the easy way out, the thing that doesn't require a whole lot of effort. And that never leaves us satisfied. It leaves us, it's like, okay, let me give an example. So you guys know I work out, and I work out, quite a bit. And I have, lower back problems and shoulder problems, and that's one of the reasons why I love working out with Sue, because she doesn't just beat my body up, she helps it heal. So if I tell her anything is hurting, we will do an exercise or a stretch to help, bring more blood into that area, to help stretch me out so I can lengthen my muscles, to do all these different things to help fix me. Whereas before, all I would do was put Bengay on it, and just for that temporary relief, which does feel good. We do a lot of things that feel good, but it doesn't fix the problem. And that's our society today. We do so many things that feel good. Our relationships, we go for the easy relationship because it feels good, not necessarily that it's good for us. I know I just stepped on like 1,000 toes right now, including mine. We often won't have deep communication with the people that are closest to us because it doesn't feel good. I wanted to apologize to my wife about something that I had done. I'd snuck some fast food and didn't want to. And, what I wanted to do was just say, I'm sorry, just give that, I'm sorry, but to go deeper, I had to explain why I was sorry. And she didn't ask me to do that. I actually watch my own videos and I try to practice what I preach. So I went in and I said, I'm sorry. I snuck, the burger because I wanted it. I was just, just so many things that were going on with me. And I wanted there to be a better understanding of what's inside me, what triggers me. And a lot of us don't want to get that vulnerable because we're afraid. We're afraid of the rejection. We're afraid of the judgment. We're afraid of criticism. But how in the world are we ever going to get better if we can't really talk about the things that's really wrong with us? And that's our society. We are afraid to go deep. And that's often where the cure is. The cure isn't in the Band-Aid. The cure isn't in the medication to treat depression, the medication to treat anxiety. And I'm not talking against medication. I'm saying it doesn't cure the thoughts of worthlessness. It doesn't cure the thoughts of being afraid of failure. It doesn't make me a better communicator. The only way I can fix those things is if I go deep, if I start to work through those issues that I'm weak in. If I learn through failure. I did a video just a few minutes ago on how we've created this failure-proof society to where we avoid failure at all costs. We've created so much convenience, so many easy ways out, that we have lost the true education of failing. Practicing. Nobody, like I hear these new things now where I guess there's no winners and losers in some of these little kids games now. we're all winners, and I don't understand that, because if I lost the game, it doesn't make me a loser. And I understand on the superficial level what they're trying to do, but they're doing the opposite of what needs to be done. Don't teach me to avoid failure. Teach me how to handle failure and get back up and not make failure my identity. Just because I was diagnosed with depression doesn't mean that's my designation. That's just identifying the problem for me to beat. There are so many great, phenomenal people out there that had incredible issues they had to work through to be unstoppable. I started doing these TikTok videos because they're 60 seconds, and it's a sad testimony that that's the attention span of our society today. I have to do like at least 5 takes of a 60-second video for me to get the nugget of wisdom out that I want to get out. Because I know I get more views with my 60-second videos than I will with a 10-minute rant that's full of nuggets of wisdom And I'm not just, blowing smoke up my own butt. It's not about me. It's about our society's inability to challenge themselves, to educate themselves, to go beyond their own limits and get stronger. So in aligning the proper cure with the issue, if I'm feeling alone, I mean, I could give this test to a 2-year-old, and the 2-year-old would pass it with flying colors. But if I gave it to an adult, the adult would get confused. So if I asked, my granddaughter, Nayla, we got to do a deep discussion. Probably my 6-year-old. My Nayla's only like 3 or 4. If I asked Nate, what should a person do if they're feeling lonely? He would probably say, well, they should go get a hug. I need to go get medicine. I need to go get drunk. We're so misaligned with what we need to do. That's why we're screwed up. Some of us just need the simple cure of resting, but we're afraid to rest because we're afraid of being alone. So we've got multiple issues that are compounding our situation, and until we learn to address each issue appropriately, we're gonna be stuck in our sickness. There's so much more I want to talk about with this, but I'm trying. I want to keep my videos shorter because, well, like I said, our attention span isn't that long. So just stay tuned. I'm going to break out a new website with the Territory Shop. We're going to be talking about my books. We're going to be doing new videos. We're going to do a whole new educational format on so many different things that you just need to stay tuned. The rest of this year is going to be even more exciting than the beginning of this year. So just hang with me, please. All right. Love you guys. Peace.